how small business owners can get customers without wasting money on ads. If you're a small business owner who wants more customers, but you're tired of being told, just run ads, well, today I want to show you 5 ways which small businesses can get more customers without spending money on ads. And once you see this, you'll realize that most of the opportunity has been right in front of your eyes the whole time. Let me say something that might sound a bit blunt. Most business owners don't have a marketing problem. They have a clarity problem. They're visible enough. People are already searching for you. They already need what you're offering, but somehow they're choosing someone else. They're choosing your competitors over you. And that's the most frustrating part, because you feel like you're doing all the right things. You're doing your social media. You might even be posting fairly regularly, yet the leads feel inconsistent and unpredictable and almost random. Once you start to notice this pattern, something important becomes really super clear. The issue is not budget. It's how your customers experience you before they even speak to you. So let me walk you through 5 ways to fix this without using ads, without using jargon, without chasing. And if you want me to send you over the complete guide, the complete template on how to do this, just comment the word customers in the description below and I'll send it right over to you. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, because the more people that subscribe to this channel, it helps me to get such messaging out to business owners just like you. Method number 1. Win the decision on Google search and Google Maps before your website is even clicked on. So let me start with something that sounds quite obvious, but isn't that obvious. Most customers never start on your website. They start on Google search or Google Maps. Now even Google AI overview, which is coming in and it's becoming a bigger part of the search industry. They type in the services that they're looking for. They see a short list of businesses on the Google page or whichever search engine they're using, and within seconds they already leaned towards one of the businesses. Here's the part that most businesses miss. By the time someone clicks on a website, the decision is already half made. What happens next is a simple cause and effect. If your Google listing looks quiet, unclear, unfinished, you don't get curiosity, you get skipped. If it looks active, trusted, and complete, you get the call. Not because you're the cheapest, because you feel the least risky option. So hold that thought, because this links directly to method 2. Imagine what changes when on Google your services are being clearly listed. Your photos show real work and real people. Your reviews tell actual stories. Once this clicks, price stops being the main option. Confidence takes over. So in a nutshell, improve what gets shown on the Google search page and on your Google Maps first. Method number 2, turn past customers into visibility using reviews and referrals. Now, here's the uncomfortable bit. You already did the hard work. You've earned trust from past customers. Then what happens is you let it vanish. Most businesses finish the job and move on. No follow-up, no reminders, no system. Not because they're lazy, but because they're too busy. As you start to notice this, something begins to shift. People are happy to recommend you. They don't just remember to do it. So instead of hoping for word of mouth, you design for it. A simple follow-up message, a calm request for a Google review, a nudge in the right moment. At our agency, what we do is that we help businesses set up simple, affordable systems which does all this on your behalf 24 hours, 7 days a week on autopilot. Again, to get this guide, just click on the word customer in the description area below and I'll send it right over to you. Anyway, What happens next is super powerful. Your Google presence strengthens. Method 1 starts to work better, and future customers arrive already trusting you. Keep that in mind, because this only works if people understand what you actually do. Method 3. Be obvious on 1 or 2 platforms, not scattered everywhere. Now here's the trap that drains time and energy. Trying to be everywhere, posting on 5 different platforms, running out of ideas, getting engagement but no inquiries. Now here's the reframe. Customers don't want content, they want certainty. So instead of spreading yourself too thin, be clear in the places that matter the most. For most small businesses, that's Google, your website, 1 or 2 social media platforms that you can be consistent on. And this is the platform where you know that your customers are likely to hang out on. Your customers are now clear. They're clear about what you do, who you help, why you're reliable. And once this clicks, marketing stops feeling like a noise. You're no longer trying to impress everyone. You're helping the right people decide faster. And that leads straight into the next mistake that business owners make, which is method number 4. Method 4 is remove friction on how people contact you. This one is simple, and it's actually costing businesses a lot of money every single day. Most businesses decide they might want to contact you, but they go to your website and then they have to find your phone number, fill in a really long form, wait days for a reply. What happens is then predictable. They'll contact your competitor. Not because that business is better, it's because it was easier. So as you start to notice this, the fix becomes quite obvious. Convenience beats persuasion. So what you need to do are these things. You need to make sure that your website has one clear contact option, good call to actions, build trust with your potential customers, fast responses, obvious next steps. In other words, what is it that you want them to do next once they've seen your page? When customers feel looked after before the conversion, everything changes, which brings us to the final piece, method 5. Reduce fear before it turns into objection. This is quite a killer for most businesses. Customers always arrive cautiously. They've been burnt before, they've been overcharged before, they've been ignored before, they're confused. So if your website or your Google listing doesn't reduce that fear, they hesitate. And hesitation kills the moment. You don't need to convince, you need to reassure. Clear explanations, honest expectations, real examples. Once this clicks, something powerful happens. Customers stop asking how much. They start asking, when can we start? And that's when most businesses realize they never had a traffic problem, they had a trust problem. Imagine what happens when all the 5 methods I've just talked about start working together. Leads start to feel steadier. Conversations start to get warmer. You're not relying on ads just to survive. You stop chasing. You stop guessing. You start choosing better customers. And that confidence shows up everywhere. Now, if you want a simple breakdown of how to get more customers without spending money on ads, type the word customers below and I'll send you the full guide, including the automated system that you can use to do most of the heavy lifting on your behalf without it costing the earth 24 hours, 7 days a week. It'll help you to see which of these strategies you're missing out on and where the biggest opportunity is for your business. Guys, if you like this content, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, because a lot of people who watch my content continue to watch my content, but they just haven't clicked that subscribe button. By hitting that subscribe button, you're going to help me to get this content out to more people. If you want to learn more about these types of business strategies, then hit this video, watch it. It'll tell you a lot more strategies in terms of what you can do next And remember to hit the word customers below, and I'll send you over the guide. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.